extra minutes.
This is not a new war, this is one that has been raging for a very, very long time. And the problem is that with every rocket fired, with every missile, the chance for actually achieving peace dies a little bit more, it diminishes.
They declared war, they killed people, and this is a price for declaring war.
So this is their doing?
Of course it's their doing.
The problem you've got is that both sides are incredibly passionate about the cause. And so trying to find that middle ground is almost impossible. And if you talk to a lot of moderate Palestinians and moderate Israelis, they do want peace, they do want a solution, they want a compromise. The majority accept that what is required is a two-state solution. Whose fault is this recent escalation?
That's the problem. We always play the blame game. They started, never we started. It's always they started. And, but we're not little kids here. I mean, I don't mind who started. I want it to end.
When you mention Hamas, it depends on who you're talking to as how they're viewed. So every Israeli sees them as a terrorist organisation. But you then speak to ordinary Palestinians who are being oppressed, that their land is being occupied by Israel. They are living a life that is incredibly difficult, and they see Hamas as freedom fighters. They see Hamas as the only group that are actually willing to stand up and take on the might of the Israeli army and military.
They provoke us to do something. They provoke us. That's how hate builds in us. You know, when somebody's bullying you every day of your life, every minute, you know, you build hate for them. And I mean, you're eventually gonna, you know, all this hate's gonna come out.
It was a really interesting trip to Israel. I think it's sometimes you just feel despair when you talk to these far-right, hardline settlers and then those who support Hamas and just think there's no way that you're ever going to find a solution here. Then you speak to some really passionate, moderate Palestinians, moderate Israelis who truly believe that peace is possible and who are working really, really hard towards it. And when you hear them say, look, you know, we've got to have hope, this will happen in our lifetime, it means you can leave that place hoping that, you know, perhaps there is light at the end of the tunnel. Perhaps peace is possible in this region.